some wins. What do you think, Alexis?
I like it.
Which NBA team won the most games in the 2024-25 regular season?
Was it the Celtics, the Thunder, the Cavs, or the Rockets?
I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. I still think about you. I still think about you. Tell me how you been. Crazy how you turned into a dub when I could've been 2 10s. Crazy how I still feel alone in the room with my whole crew. Damn, can't help myself. Could've been more loyal, could've been more for you. But you been so fake, I swear it's like the chains you be wearing. Aluminum foil, no heart to pour you. First time I saw you, you me. Had you at your body, 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 had you at your body. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you.
We've got the Lakers facing the New York Knicks. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And so off the tip, it is New York. Outside Brunson. Towns has got room. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players, to the coaches, to the front office, and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Floats one. And nice layup by Brunson.
And lightning quick there. I mean, Jalen Brunson out on the break. A thing to watch.
James outside. Back to Reeves. Pass to Hayes. 5 to shoot. And here's Doncic outside. Towns with a rebound. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Over Reeves. Bridges misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Hayes. The layup misses. And here's New York now. Towns double team. Kicks it out to Anunoby. From outside the arc. Rebound, the Lakers. Now James. Pass to Hayes. James outside. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Rejected by James.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Now, here is James. Hachimura outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. New York leading by 3. Anunoby with it. Hayes picks him up. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Inside. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. The 3 is up. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And New York has possession. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. 2 minutes. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith, a screen. Now, here is James. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Lets it fly. Bridges misses.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Pass to James. This one for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks leading by 5. James inside. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Brunson with it. Now Doncic defending. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. James, that's good. James has got his second basket of the game.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Finney-Smith, a screen. To the right side. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. And it's New York with a rebound.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Right side, Robinson. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Back to Reeves. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New York out in front, up by 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
It's stolen by James. To the paint. Pulls up on the wing. And down it goes. 2 points. James has got 6.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
Achua for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. It's James on the wing. He has 6. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
So it's Los Angeles now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. To the inside. James inside. Over Achua. And the shot no good. A bit short. Here's New York. Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by LeBron. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Outside Reeves. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And the Knicks making a change here. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. James outside. 6 to shoot. Looking to get back on track. And it's New York with a rebound. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Pass to connect. Outside Reeves. Takes the 3. The Lakers with another miss. The Knicks with the lead. Outside McBride. Outside Robinson. Now here's Towns. Can't connect from 13 feet out. So it's Los Angeles now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Out to the wing. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Count it for Vincent.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. The Knicks trail by 3. Here's Brunson. Outside Achua. Anunoby on the wing. Sinks the tray.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Doncic outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's James. There's the strength of the king.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Down low. Here's Towns. Pass to McBride. Outside Brunson. Achua with a screen. Beyond the arc. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Deflected. Outside McBride. Outside Brunson. .27 seconds left in the first half. Achua. He can't get that one to fall. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Pass to Goodwin. James deciding where to go with it. Now here's Doncic. Brunson defending. From the arc. He can't hit that time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Doncic. He's scoreless. Launches it from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
That's tipped. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Knicks on the break. And it's Brunson missing. Lakers trail by 7. Out to James. Outside Reeves. Pass to Doncic. The 3. Doncic delivers from range.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corner. Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 6. Over Brunson. And no good, trying to use the glass. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. To the middle. Outside Anunoby. Back to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. The shot misses. Hachimura with the defensive effort. James, right side. Doncic outside. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Over Brunson, and too long on the shot. New York leading by 9. For 3, and again, New York with the triple.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
Hayes with a screen. Outside Reeves. This James on the wing. 10 points for him. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Bridges with it. Picked up by Reeves. And the basket by Bridges.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Lakers making a change here. Here's Doncic. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James, right side. Here's James on the wing. Hachimura from long range. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. Oh, deflected. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. .151 left in the third. Here comes Luka. Pass to Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Finney-Smith got 5 points.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Right side, Brunson. Achua with it. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
And he dunks it down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
54 seconds left in the third. Outside Payne. Pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McBride. New York again can't hit. Lakers trail by 12. Now Finney-Smith. Robinson defending. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And here's New York now. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Bridges misses. Vincent outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
And the Lakers with possession here. A 12-point game. Hayes misses. Outside Achua. And so it's the New York Knicks going into the break up 12. Their entire defense is designed.
The Lakers, 23.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Payne with it. Screen by Robinson. Pass to Towns. Takes a three. The shot won't fall.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it. Right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
James with the ball. 5 on the clock. Back to Hachimura. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Here's Anunoby. Kicks it out Towns. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Anunoby. There's the triple. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
James can't get it to go. Knicks leading by 13. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
James outside. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? And it's New York with a rebound.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Towns with the ball. Picked up by James. And the basket by Towns.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. And the three-pointer goes.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Knicks leading by 16. Outside Payne. Towns with the ball. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Anunoby. Outside Payne. Over Hachimura. A shot by Payne, no good. Lakers trail by 16. James with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Hachimura sets a screen. From deep, here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. And here's Reeves. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Now Towns. Brunson, a good look. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. From deep. Towns with a rebound. New York leading by 18. Throws it up high. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Right side, Brunson. Clock at 6. To the paint. And it's powered home by Towns.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
The Lakers with another miss.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
It's easy money for Towns from 15 to 18 feet.
28.
Doncic outside. Over Brunson. Doncic, no good. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 15-3 run.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for OG Anunoby.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Looking to get it going. Here's Finney-Smith. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. Outside Payne. Pass to Towns. Back to Payne. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Towns. Over Reeves. And it's New York with another.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Hachimura outside. Offline with a 3. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it.